Welcome to our detailed breakdown on building and selling your own AI tools and bots using the powerful ChatGPT API. The demand for AI-driven solutions is exploding. We'll explore how you can capitalize on this massive shift in technology. Success starts by identifying a specific problem in a niche market that I can uniquely solve for your customers. Next, set up your development environment. You'll need modern tools for coding, version control, and seamless collaboration. The core of your product is the API connection. Learn how to securely integrate ChatGPT's intelligence into your custom application. A great AI tool needs an intuitive user interface. Prioritize user experience to make complex AI tasks feel simple and accessible. Master the art of prompt engineering to ensure your tool delivers consistent, high-quality responses every single time. Testing is critical. Before you launch, rigorously check your bot for accuracy, reliability, and safe operational parameters. Move from local code to a scalable production environment, managing your infrastructure to handle real-world user traffic. How will you get paid? We look at SaaS subscription models and pay-per-use structures to ensure sustainable revenue. Don't just build it, sell it. Implement digital marketing strategies to reach your first wave of customers effectively. As your user base grows, you must scale your AI product, optimizing back-end resources and maintaining performance under load. The AI landscape evolves daily. Stay curious, iterate often, and keep refining your product to lead the market.
Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're looking at a completely fascinating and honestly highly practical playbook on architecting and monetizing custom AI solutions. Because it turns out building and selling your very own AI tools is actually a surprisingly viable business model right now. Okay, let's dive into this. So, can you monetize AI without coding? I know the instinctual answer for most of us is just a flat no, right? We kind of assume you need this deep Silicon Valley engineering background or years of Python experience or some massive development budget, but the source material we're analyzing today completely dismantles that misconception. You absolutely can build scalable AI business tools without writing a single line of code, and we're going to look at exactly how this whole thing works. All right, here is our playbook for today. We'll cover 1. The AI business opportunity, 2. Building your first AI bot, 3. Packaging for recurring revenue, 4. Landing your first clients, and finally, 5. Scaling and realistic expectations. Let's jump right into step 1. Part 1. The AI business opportunity. Step 1. Identify a niche. Look, every successful venture starts with a problem. And just look at the vast landscape of everyday pain points just waiting to be solved. We're talking customer support chatbots answering FAQs 24/7, lead generation bots capturing visitor information. You've got appointment booking assistants for clinics, salons, and gyms, content generation tools for real estate agents or e-commerce stores, even internal tools like HR bots or document Q&A bots. Think about it. Everyday businesses like your local hair salon or that neighborhood real estate agent, they actively need this kind of AI assistance. They're constantly losing valuable time on repetitive tasks that a well-designed AI bot could handle in literally seconds. Moving on to part 2, building your first AI bot. Steps 2 and 3, code versus no code, and the MVP. So this is the crossroads where you learn the basics. And the fantastic news is you really have 2 main routes here. On the technical side, yeah, you can use the OpenAI or Claude API with Python or JavaScript to build highly customized bots. But on the non-technical route, you can use platforms like Voiceflow, Chatbase, Zapier connected to ChatGPT, or Botpress. By leveraging these no-code platforms, the non-technical path is just incredibly accessible. You literally don't need to write a single line of code to construct a fully functional, intelligent tool. The main goal here? Getting to your minimum viable product, or MVP. Step 1, pick just one use case. Our source gives a really perfect example, building a simple WhatsApp bot that answers customer FAQs for a local business. Then, step 2, test it on a real small business. Maybe even do it for free initially. Why? Because you need a rock-solid portfolio before you ever ask for a dime. You have to actually prove that your tool works in the real world and solves a real problem. All right, part 3, packaging for recurring revenue. Step 4, the business model. And what's really interesting about this next part is how we transition from just building software to actually selling a service. $50 to $300 a month. That's the potential monthly subscription you can charge per client for these services. And honestly, that changes the financial game entirely. It's no longer just a one-off tech gig, it's the foundation of a sustainable financial engine. And that brings us to the real aha moment of this whole model: recurring revenue. Instead of just one-time payments, you're generating ongoing income by offering monthly subscriptions. But you might be wondering, what exactly are they paying you for every single month? Well, they're paying for bot maintenance, hosting, and critically, training that bot on new data as their business naturally evolves. You aren't just selling them a tool, you're selling them peace of mind, system reliability, and ongoing optimization. Which brings us to part 4, landing your first clients. Step 5, finding buyers. Okay, so you have a working bot, you have a solid pricing model. Now you literally just need to find the exact clients who will happily pay those monthly subscription fees. So where do you look? Well, local businesses are your prime targets. Think clinics, restaurants, and real estate agencies right in your area. You can use cold outreach via email or LinkedIn. And pro tip, definitely offer a free demo to easily get your foot in the door. You can also leverage platforms like Upwork and Fiverr for initial bot building gigs, or tap into Facebook groups dedicated to small business owners. The whole goal is just to get your MVP in front of the people who are actively feeling the pain points that you can solve. Finally, part 5, scaling and realistic expectations. Step 6 and the reality check. It's super easy to get swept up in the excitement, but let's trace a realistic scaling timeline first. You start by getting just 2 to 3 working bots up and running with actual clients. Once you have those, your next phase is to templatize the process. And this is a massive operational time saver. You reuse the exact same backend logic for different clients, simply swapping in their specific branding and data. Then, looking to the future, as your recurring revenue grows, you can hire developers or use white-label chatbot platforms to scale even faster. But hey, let's pause and just be totally blunt for a second. This is not instant income. Building trust with your first clients takes time. We're exploring a legitimate, sustainable business model here, not selling some get-rich-quick scheme. You have to put in the reps to prove your value and reliability to those initial business owners. And here is the rest of that reality check. You have to deeply consider the specific trade-offs of the path you choose. If you go the technical route, remember that technical bots using the OpenAI API, well, they cost money per API call. So you must price your monthly subscriptions accordingly so they don't eat into your profit margins. On the flip side, while no-code tools are significantly easier to deploy, they inherently limit your customization options. You always have to weigh that simplicity against flexibility. So for beginners, the best starting point is pretty clear. Try Chatbase or Voiceflow. Because they require zero coding, you can realistically launch a working bot for a local business in just a day or 2. That is an incredibly low barrier to entry to start testing the waters of this AI business opportunity and really getting your hands dirty. The playbook is completely laid out. The tools are highly accessible, and local businesses in your area are practically waiting for these solutions. So, want me to walk you through building a simple bot with one of these no-code tools? The only question left is, are you ready to start building?